We're going to cover the ability to quickly update Revit family type information using the type catalog and lookup editor. So as you can see this product here, we have a screen for managing the type catalogs. This is both Revit types and also type catalogs. This basically allows you to open up a file. It's going to load it into the editing screen, and then once you're done editing, you come back in here and you press this button to create a backup and optionally overwrite the existing file, and then you can then use this information for your Revit families. So this basically, in result, is it takes many steps in Revit to modify type information, catalog information, lookup information, and brings it down just a couple of steps. So we're going to cover those steps for this one. In a subsequent video, we will cover how to use the lookup table system as well too, to modify lookup tables. So in here, we're going to overwrite this one as well. And what we're going to do is use an example for a door family. So I've got Revit 2021 open, and this is a standard default door. I go to my type properties. You'll see I've got one type already assigned, and we're going to go ahead and create some more types. So let's do that by going to our File and Export, Family Types. And we've got this drilled down to the Doors family, and we'll press Save. And what this has now done is created a text file of that information. So in our Type Catalog and Lookup Editor, we'll now to select the Revit Type Catalog. Let's go to that location for Doors. Here's a file that was created from Revit. Press OK, and it's now loaded that information into the system, and it's now created this in a Revit lookup table that's filters on, and also freeze control. So as you scroll down, your headers are shown. As you move from left to right, your left column of family type information is also shown. This is your type data on the very first column. So what we can do here now is just going to just grab this, copy. Let's just go ahead and make another size door, for instance, and let's just set this up for a 72-inch door. So we've made our new type, and we're going to come across here. Basically all this is going to be the same on those. This one will be 3 foot in width. Let's continue across this family. That is all remaining the same. Height, let's actually make this height different. So let's just make this a 84-inch door. So now what we can do is come to our height section and set this maybe for 7 feet. And let's go across here as well. Total width in this door is at 6 feet wide. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to drag this on down here to expand that zone. That's it. So now what we can do is come back to our type catalog section. We're going to update this information. It's going to ask, do you want to create a backup file, yes or no? If you do, in here you can create your own custom name backup folder. In this case I have backup by default. You can name something you want to have. It's going to write this backup in the source location right here. So you'll see the selected directory, in this case was my BIM modular samples catalog doors. It's going to write the backup folder in here. And here's the backup file name, which is going to be time-stamped by the date and time that it was created. So we'll go ahead and say yes. Doesn't exist. We're going to create it. Yes. Also already created the backup. All it did was take the original file and saved it into a backup folder. And now we're overwriting the original file with the new information. So that is now done. It's successful, completed. So when we go back into Revit, we can now go into our insert mode and come to import family types. We can now pick, you see here's the backup that was originally created, but here's the new file. Select it, and you can choose 3 options. Do you want to delete the existing family types and import new, import all the new types, or keep the existing types and import only the new types? So let's just go for this case here. We'll just do new, and that's done. So if I go into my family types, you'll see here's the original and here's the new information. Also, another thing we can do is change orders. So let me go to a larger family. So for this family, we have a cold formed steel member opened up. And we'll see here, if I go to my family types, you'll see we've got all these different types, but I don't like the order. This is the larger numbers first and the other stuff second. So let's go now and change this data. So what I can do, again, is go in here to File, export this family. I'm going to go here and I'm going to set this here, my set choice, which is an overwrite. Yes, it's all been updated. Go back into the tool again. Let's select that family now. Go back here. This is the catalog. So as you see, very, very confusing. Click OK, accepted, opens, and here's the full database. So now we have everything we want for this particular file. I can go in here and just do a simple sorting. I still have this issue right here, so now I want to go and create some data. So what I can do is just do a temporary. Let's go to the very end of this file. And I'll just set up here equals. Let's set that up for where this file starts. Let's go right here for this line right here, number 14. So let's go across number 14 real quick. Zero and press enter. So now I can do is to grab this element, grab it down, copy this, come over here to this side, paste my values. Now I'll go in there and just resort this A to Z. Here's my new sorted information, the order I want. Come across here. That's all been deleted out, so we're good there. So I can now come back to here and export. Want to create a backup? Sure, I'll create a backup. Doesn't exist, save it. All overwritten and done. Now when I go back in here to Revit, I'll just go to my Insert tab, Import Family Types. Pick the one we just generated. Here's again that backup file we just did of all the original data. Select this one, open. Again, we're going to just replace everything in here. Now, if I go into my list, you'll see everything's properly sorted in order from smallest to largest. And you can use this for any type of data information, create new types of parameters that you want to have in here, and then go back and export the data, update it with the tool, and reload it back in. So if you want to add colors or dimensions or manufacturing data, just set up one element, push it out, and then go ahead and generate with Excel formulas all the other additional data that you need. And that is the process. If you want to create a new type catalog by language as well, you can select right here and then ask for a new location to pick the path where you want to save your data to, and then give it a new name. So in this case here, we'll call it Stud2. And we'll go ahead and now export this. No need for a backup. And now it's created a new file for us for that location. And this will work real well if you want to also use in Revit, in this tool to change languages. So maybe you want to modify something to a different language. Just do a quick find and replace, change this one value to something else, save it, and now you create a new type catalog for another language. Anyway, I hope you appreciate this video. If you have any questions, you can go through, look at the type catalogs, see information, and all the information based on Revit 2021 as to all the parameters, information you may need to change. So here's the parameter category. This is where you put your parameter name. This is the default type of category information, and then you have your units based on the backside. So this will also be a good resource for your business and customization needs. Thank you.